Good afternoon, 316 of calendar 2013. We are updating the weekly chart with our MMT and our trader network worldwide on Priceline major topping resistance levels that are in play. Priceline only had a $5.38 range on Friday. They continued to buy the dips on the name. The 10-week moving average is rising significantly. The blue line is a 10-week MMT. Every time we hit it, we pop and we buy at the support levels there. It dips down and it goes up to the resistance levels. This top over here at 746 is going to be a major catalyst of this weekly top bar resistance level right there in the wick. There's also a level at 736 on the high end of that bar. And we are currently going to blow this chart up just to show this part of it. I'm going to zoom in starting right here to this high right here. We can clearly see it together here. And we did make a higher high slightly, but the ranges on the weekly level are quite well. So over here 3 weeks ago, the low was 665 and the high 712.50. It reported quarterly earnings, dropped down and ran up and made a higher high. They gapped it up originally here. They pulled it back. The low end of this weekly bar was 692.47, where they pulled it back and then ran it right up here to the tops. This will be a near-term support level for us. That's going to be where it broke up above this major challenge at the time with those great earnings that sold back down. That's going to be the support level, the 10-week simple moving average. We're at a major resistance level. Any gap up in the name to the higher levels that come into play here at the resistance level, Priceline has been selling down off all of its weekly highs and then buying on the weekly dips. It's got a very nice range. It's going to be setting up for next week. It's got a weekly distribution bar here. It's not a positive green bar. Any move up toward the previous highs where it was reversing over here before, it did it great. So we're going to see where this high is. That is the high of the channel there. That high right up there on that weekly level is that 728, and last week was 727. That was a dollar lower, and then we traded down to the low of 708 right here. And there are the ranges in Priceline right here. These are the ranges. So it sells from the top down, and it still does. Even here, they brought it down off of that high, and then they brought it back up. But nonetheless, this is a major resistance level. Resistance 1 and 2 come into play. Any opening bell gap in MMT will go right to the put options because it sells down and it pays consistently. We were paid many times on a 730 puts.